Hey folks, welcome back to my workshop. If you're into classic two-strokes like me, you're going to love this one. Today we're diving into my latest project, a 1974 Suzuki T500 Titan. Well, it's a non-runner that I picked up, and we're starting with the basics, checking it over and getting into the transmission oil. I've been working on motorcycles for years, but I haven't ventured into two-strokes in a long while. So let's get into it. First off, a little background on the T500s, because these motorcycles deserve it. Produced from 1968 to 1975, the T500 was also called the Charger, or even the Cobra, depending on the market. And it was a game changer in its day. There's a 492cc air-cooled two-stroke parallel twin producing 47 horsepower at 7,000 RPM, with a bore and stroke of 70mm by 64mm and a very low 6.6 to 1 compression ratio. Top speed around 105 to 110 mile an hour and 187 kgs. With drum brakes front and rear, hydraulic forks up front. Mine's running adjustable modern rear shocks, if you can call them modern by the decades that it's been on the bike. Anyway, it was a touring capable screamer with an Autolube oil injection system, so no premix required. What made it so special, I think Suzuki shattered the myth that big air-cooled two-strokes would overheat and seize. Power stroke in every crank revolution meant killer low-end torque, like a diesel locomotive, and it ran cool as a Pepsi. In 1970, it was the cheapest real tourer, around £500 UK, $899, half the cost of a Honda CB754. Racers loved them too. The street T500s were Titans, while TR500 variants hit 135 to 147 mile an hour on the track, with guys like Stan Woods dominating production racing back in 1972. This 1974 Titan, I think this is peak production. 5-speed wet plate multi-clutch, it's about as good as they got. This one's been sitting though. So first things first, transmission oil. I dip the level and it looks low already. I pull the drain plug and out comes brown oil. Thick and nasty. It screams neglect. But here's the kicker. I measured it. There should be 1.4 litres in there, right? Well, I only pulled out 400 millilitres. That's less than a third of specification. Someone has starved these gears, but I suspect accidentally. Why is the oil so low? Well, it's a classic T500 gremlin. 4th and 5th gears rotate above the oil level, so early owners wrecked their transmissions running low on oil. Suzuki eventually added a dam to splash oil up and mandated that everyone's to use 1.4 litres. Then they redesigned the crankcase to ditch the dam. But being Suzuki, they never fixed the oil check screw. It's a tiny JIS screw on the right hand side cover. So some old school advice would be unscrew it. If the oil flows, you're over full. The problem is that hole is far too low in the crankcase for the 1.4 litres that Suzuki specified. So if you pop it, you'll lose a full litre of oil, dropping to starvation levels like this T500. Exactly 400 millilitres. So someone out there has followed Suzuki's rules to the letter and hosed the top gears. I won't know if fourth and fifth gear are toast until the bike's running, but I think that's the thrill of these projects. Time to fix it. Right, so I put a new crush washer on the drain plug. I always replace them. And now my oil of choice, I mean, modern specifications call for Transmax Limited slip, and that's a 75W140 to protect those high gears properly. But I'm using 1.4 litres of 20W50 fully synthetic. It pours in smooth enough and it fills to spec. So there you have it. The start of the beginning of this T500 Titan and bringing it back to life. These motorcycles are legends for a reason. Raw power and that two-stroke whale. So if you've got a T500 story, drop it in the comments. Hit like if you're team two-stroke. Subscribe for more workshop time. And I'll catch you in the next one with more T500 drama. Ride safe. Thanks for watching.